Today I'm going to ask the question, is One Piece a good investment? Currently in my business, I've invested over $240 about in One Piece, and I've sold most of it. All I have remaining is this Gear 5 Luffy alt art slab, and I have a few singles. There's only 2 mid-tier ones, and then the rest are a couple dollar ones. So I think I've done pretty well. So I want to talk about the aspects of what I think makes One Piece a great investment. Currently, we're talking about the anime. The anime in the last few years, I feel like, has exploded. It's always been like the top 3 shonen. It's been like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. They've been up there, but just the last few years, I feel like the fandom has absolutely taken over no matter what. I see memes everywhere. The Netflix show, the live-action Netflix show, Netflix is doing an abridged series, taking out all the filler. I'm going to tune into that. I tried to rewatch One Piece, and I simply can't watch 1,000+ episodes. I feel like it's just a never-ending journey. And they're still making more. And then there's like 22 different fucking anime movies on top of that. That's neither here nor there. But the One Piece fandom is absolutely massive. Everybody loves One Piece. I remember it from my childhood, the 4Kids dub. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's going to be one reason why I think it's a great investment. Number 2 is simply the playability of the game. People love playing the TCG. It's a fun game. In all accounts, everybody likes it. So people are going to be after playable cards. People are going to be after collectible cards. People are going to be after the alt arts. So there's a lot of the market that you can, adjust your business towards. People who play the game, people who like collecting, people who just like One Piece. That's a huge portion. The fact that this game is very fun and playable makes it like leagues ahead of every other TCG that has released recently. And if you watch the championship prizes, I think, has some of the best prize pools out of any of the bigger TCGs out currently. If people didn't think this game was fun, I would not rate it as high as an investment, if I'm being honest. Like, Magic's always going to be a great investment. Yu-Gi-Oh's always going to be a great investment because people like playing those games. It's always going to be playable. And with the TCG cementing itself currently, I think it's going to stay around for a long while. But we have seen anime TCGs from Bandai come and go. Digimon's kind of not as hot as it used to be. I don't think Digimon was ever really that hot. Rant for another day. But DBZ a few years ago was huge. It was like DBZ, Pokemon, and like Metazoo. Those were like the top few TCGs that were like coming out like pre-pandemic. It was DBZ, Metazoo. They were all hyped up, and then there was, I think, Wise Schwartz was also there. There was a few other stuff during that time, but like DBZ was huge, and now it's kind of a relic. I don't see too many people talking about it, talking about playing it, talking about doing whatever with it. I think people still collect the cards because it's Dragon Ball. It's one of the most iconic series of all time, but it's gone the way of the dodo. That's the word I was looking for. The consensus I get from everybody is that the game is actually fun, likable, and very playable. So I think it's going to stay around for a long time. Now let's talk about the chase cards. I would not be talking about this at all if there weren't chase cards that people wanted to collect. The manga cards go crazy no matter what set. But if we look at the Luffy alt art manga from OP05, New Era Awakening, I think that's the subtext. Oh my god, that manga is going crazy right now. Market for it is $2,500 almost. And like PSA 10s are selling upwards of $5,000. It's crazy. The chase cards in this card game are sought after. If it's a manga, if it's an alt art, if it's a parallel, people want it. There's a lot of different factors for it, but there are a ton of chase cards in every single set that people want. People want these wanted cards. I think they're fire. I like this Luffy one. Nami cards. May I? Those cards explode. Now it's time to talk about the horny value. There's a lot of voluptuous women in these. So, just like in Pokemon and other TCGs, there's a premium to some of these cards because there's an attractive woman in the artwork in it. So, that's also a W. But I just want to talk about God Packs. There's also God Packs in One Piece TCG where you can get every single manga card from that particular set. Or alt art, SPs, whatever, parallels. There are God Packs. So that adds another chase to, if you're doing rip and ships, if you're just selling a sealed One Piece, that adds to it. People wanting to open these packs. A lot of these mangas fetch a very pretty penny, and they're big flexers. So this is a quickie, 3 reasons why I think One Piece is actually a really good investment. Let's go over them. Playability. Playability is tantamount to any trading card game. Collectibility. Also tantamount to any trading card game. The popularity of the anime. The anime is huge right now. The manga is huge. It's only getting bigger by the day. And if you observe the markets and stuff, people actually want to buy this stuff. Now, am I saying 10 years from now, One Piece will hold strong? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't see the future. But currently, 2025, One Piece, I think, is a very good investment, and I would like to buy more. If you're selling One Piece, if you're selling Pokemon, hit my DMs on Instagram. I'm buying at 75 to 80%, depending on the cards and if I like them. So, hit my DMs, please. I'm going to have my weekly update out this week. Probably not going to be much because I haven't moved much, but I did buy a decent clip, so we shall see. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. It would help a lot. I'm trying to get this account monetized. I would like to make a little bit of income from this. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope your investing goes well.